The animation course of SufiWatch.com. Lesson 1, Introduction to 3D Animation.
Let's get started with our first lesson. So when people use the word 2D and 3D animation, what do they mean? Now here the alphabet D stands for dimension. So 2D means two-dimensional animation, 3D means three-dimensional animation. Now what are these two dimensions and three dimensions means? In a two dimension, that is a video which is uh, prepared using a two dimension animation software, will have only two axes. Okay, so it will have x and y. Now here x refers to the length and y refers to the breadth. Okay, or length and breadth or length and width. Okay, now earlier animations whichever we used to have some few decades ago were all developed in 2D. Okay, like if you take the snake game, the snake moving in the snake game is an example of 2D animation. And the third one is and the other one, like the very famous Mario game. In the Mario game you might have come across Mario character, and that Mario character is another good example of 2D animation. Okay, now with the advancement of technology and resources, so there's a lot of development happening everywhere, and now we have softwares for 3D animation. The main difference between 2D and 3D animation is, in 3D animation you will have the Z axis. Like in 2D you have length and breadth. In addition to it, in 3D you have height or depth of the animation possible. So you can create a very good, effective and interactive animations using 3D animation software. Obviously the software will be of higher end, and the final or end product of the end result of the animation software will also be of high quality. Now let us have a word about computer system configuration, or what are the system requirements for 2D and 3D animation softwares. 2D animation softwares may not require a very high end. Okay, so with little bit of hard disk and a good RAM, 2D animation softwares may work and you can design the animations. But let it be for 2D or 3D animation, one ground rule is you need to have a stronger configuration system. A higher end system is always appreciated. Okay, in order to work with 3D animation software, I would say at least you should have a high-end CPU processor, good amount of RAM, preferably more than 2 GB, 3 GB or 4 GB. If you have more than that, that is excellent. And nowadays it's not a problem with hard disk. Anyhow, we have high-end hard disk, that's not a problem. But if someone is trying to install and work on a lower end system, then that may not be possible. The system may hang, the system may crash. So because 3D animation softwares do take up a lot of memory, and we need to have at least a little bit higher end processor, then only it works. Okay, so if you are planning for 3D animation software, you should have a little higher end system. We need a animation software to learn 3D animation, and in this course we'll use a free software called MovieZoo. A MovieZoo, which is a very good and free software. It has got two versions, free version as well as a paid version. So throughout this course, to make you learn effectively, we'll use this MovieZoo animation software, and let us see what are the steps that you can take to download the MovieZoo software. So let's get into the process of downloading the MovieZoo software. What we need to do is open google.com. So once Google search engine is open, in the search bar type MovieZoo, MUVIZU, MovieZoo, and press enter. So this is the first the first website which you see is the official website of MovieZoo animation software. So just click on this first link and it will take you to MovieZoo website. So this is the official MovieZoo website, and you can create animations, 3D animations using this wonderful MovieZoo software. Okay, as I told you, this software is available in two versions. There is a free version as well as there is a paid version. Okay, a licensed version for which you need to pay a small amount in order to use the complete features of the software. I'll show you, like if you want to purchase it, you need to click on buy, and okay, so yeah, so here you need to click on register. Okay, so then they'll send you complete details to buy this software. Okay, the software amount license is somewhere around 67 or 68 dollars. Okay, so we'll not go with this paid version. What you can do is you can get started with free trial. Just click on this free trial, and it's not a limited version. There is no restriction. You can use it as many times as possible. Okay, so if your system is 32-bit, click on this 32-bit. If your system is 64-bit, click on this 64-bit. Okay, so play plus sign. The plus sign indicates the licensed version. Okay, now this is again limited version which gets locked up after 1 month or so. Okay, again you need to purchase a license to use the complete features. This Pro 32 or 64 or the free versions, you can use them, and if you wish you can go for a license. Okay, now if you okay, so if you to download the software, just click on this 32 bit if your system is 32, and it will take you to a new page. Okay, now click on this download button and your software download should it will take you to Google Drive. Now once again download anyway. Okay, so click on this and your software download should start. Now you can see the software getting downloaded. So that brings us to the end of today's session. In today's session we had learned the basic difference between a two-dimensional animation and three-dimensional animation. We had discussed about what two-dimension software is, or what two-dimension animation is, and what is a 3D animation. We had also discussed about the system requirements. So the 2D animation or two-dimensional animation can be easily managed in an average or a bit lower system, but to do a 3D animation you definitely require a system with higher configuration, a good processor, and higher RAM, at least 2 or 3 GB of RAM is required. Then we had also looked at the steps to download the Moviesy software, and I hope that you will not have any difficulty in installing the software.